Cobb County, Georgia. We're live inside Truist Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Drew Smiley gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we'll give 3 starts. He has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
George Springer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The 1-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Albies is there. 1 out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Fastball well outside. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Next to dig in, Marcus Semien. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Now here's the first offering. Hit in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. From the stretch. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Bichette leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The 1-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Working for the punch out and the offering. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Teoscar Hernandez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Pretty good stuff from the left side. He's gone through a couple of different deliveries. He used to have that long flowing delivery, then went to that short pocket path delivery. One thing he can do, Matt, when he's on, he can strike some people out. That good hard fastball and hard slider. You'll know early if he's on. If he has a quick 1-2-3 inning, you'll know right away that Robbie Ray's brought his A game.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
The 1-0.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's gone 2 for 8. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Acuna digs in now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. Guerrero
is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So now into the box is Kevin Biggio, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Lourdes Gurriel swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that one yanked just foul. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And it's fouled away. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. So a man at second here with 2 away. And next to bat, it'll be the pitcher, Robbie Ray. First pitch coming. Here it is. The set and the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The count now at 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the 4-hole hitter. With runners in scoring position, I know it's the pitcher.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He has a 3 for 12 line. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And he fouls this one off. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6th.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
And he misses again, 2-0. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Springer. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next to hit is Austin Riley. In there, 0-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Down the right field line. That's a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game pitch streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
The batter will be Christian Pache as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Row. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Swinging a looper to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Ozzie Albies is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Hit in the air out to right. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. That's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
Dansby Swanson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Braves lead it 3-0. Veteran outfielder George Springer.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll come in here at 259. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. The 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up, Acuna. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Guerrero Jr.
So 1 away in the Toronto third. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch on the way.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Swanson camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Next, it'll be Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now a check swing, appeal to first, and umpire Matthew Ross says he went around for strike 1. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, and the Blue Jays are back to even now, tied 3-3.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Leading up for the Braves, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And they still managed to get an out on the play. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it, there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark.
And he's in there with a double.
Now back.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
The third baseman.
So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the
all set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Popped him up. Albies moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. To the plate now, Danny Jansen. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. And stepping in, Anthony Kay. First pitch of the AB now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies brings it in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Score holds at 4-3. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A ball and a strike.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Bichette backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So up steps Ozzie Albies. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curve.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the. George Springer the next to hit.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
All even now, 2-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Springer leads off second with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Pitch popped up Freeman has room in foul territory, makes the play, 1 away. Striding in is Marcus Semien. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Line to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting.
So stepping in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Comes set. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's the 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the second deck and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone or that total might continue to rise.
Now batting. The right fielder.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Now the first pitch.
Leading up for the Braves.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Swanson.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No balls and 1 strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. As a look, now the pitch. Freeman stands at first with 1 out. And that misses 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all on. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
A runner on first with 2 away. A bouncer to the left side. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Sean Newcomb takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 15, Sean Newcomb.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. And now a pitch on the way. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And it's 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Darno has it, and he makes the throw to first. Biggio is retired, and there's one away. And now in the box, Lourdes Gurriel. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. That evens it up, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
The 2-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Number 9.
Next up is Danny Jansen. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. 1-0 the count. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Next to stand in is Anthony Kay. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Fouled off. Two 2-1. Here it is. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left. First offering.
Leading up for the Braves,
Travis d'Arnaud is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Grounded to short. Bichette gathers it in. And there's one down now. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Riley.
Now into the box, Austin Riley. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And now a pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next will be Christian Pache. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Johan Camargo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. David Phelps takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 1 home run and 7 driven in. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Riley at second. Camargo on at first with 2 down. Again, he sends it out of play. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
He's set. The 2-2. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
Hey, with that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI and ties things up.
Yeah, 100%. He's had a great approach all game. Tied the ball game up with his 3rd RBI knock, and he's looking for more.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And Bichette's got it. The side is retired. Luke Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now to the plate, Bo Bichette comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Next to bat for Toronto, Marcus Semien. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Ryan Borucki will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Ladies and gentlemen,
sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Digging in will be Ronald Acuna. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
High in the air down the right field line. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Ready on 1-2. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time. Is at the knees and called strike three.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the Josh Tomlin will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. All set for the start of the inning, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. High in the air out to center. There for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Another try at 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. And now here is Cavan Biggio. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Darno has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Jordan Romano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Travis d'Arnaud stands in as he looks at a called strike. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Lifted in the air to center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. First pitch on the way. Austin Riley is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Austin Riley goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. 2 out, nobody on. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Taken in by Simeon. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll here. Will Smith will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ender Inciarte is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Lourdes Gurriel is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter.
Next, it'll be Danny Jansen. It was a walk in his last. Rowdy Tellez steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. Rendell Grichuk will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jordan Romano.
Now here's the pitcher, Jordan Romano. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. First offering. High in the air down the right field line. The 0-1 offering.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Albies is there, and the side is retired. Reese McGuire is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Ender Inciarte is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
Ozzie Albies comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Flew out last time up.
Shortstop.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Liner towards second. Over to first, and that retires the side. Stepping up is George Springer. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big...
Josh Palacios will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at second base, number 59, Josh Palacios.
Here's the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
This is popped up. Riley waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now it'll be Bo Bichette, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And it's fouled away. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. His career line against Will Smith, he's 1 for 4. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the stretch, the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a score. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Freeman.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Simeon's there, and there's 1 away.
You know what's funny right there, Matty? Back in the day, you would have saw a ton of high fives in the dugout, but as I look at this guy go back to the dugout, you're not seeing much. Guys don't want to give themselves up. Managers don't want to give away outs anymore. Probably should have just laid down the butt and took the sacrifice with him, but he still was able to do his job.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
The left fielder, number 20.
Marcell Ozuna is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the Braves are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Atlanta pick up win number 20 on the year. Will Smith claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and